Is Kling the new king?
AI video, that is.
Well, in this video, let's try to find out. And take a look at these. These are some of my favorites. And today we're gonna find out by trying some amazing prompts, but not just any prompts. These prompts are specifically crafted to create amazing AI videos. We're also gonna use an incredible prompt generator that will turn our basic prompts into AI video gold. Just from this basic, simple little prompt, I end up with this masterpiece right here. AI video has been generating quite the buzz, but let's stick to something that we can all actually use today, and that's Kling. Specifically, Kling's latest update 1.6. And wait until you see this, because
this is incredible.
This is impressive.
But none as good as me. Right, Eric?
Now, when it comes to AI video, it could be a little hard to figure out what kind of prompts you actually need to use, because what's going to be so important when it comes to AI video is that you're going to want to make sure that you're using the specific keywords in order to get the best looking video. Well, no worries, because today you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to give you some amazing prompts that you want to start with, plus an incredible prompt generator.
Check the links in the description.
So for this first test run in Kling, let's first start with one of my favorite categories, and that's going to be the POV shot. Point of view. And then we're gonna level them up 10x with this very impressive prompt generator. So for that, here we are over here in my new unique keywords database, specifically the tab at the very top called AI video prompts. Now remember, we're gonna have keyword styles, different cameras and lenses, prime prompts, prompt generators, and then specific movements, and even color palettes. But right now, we're gonna be on the AI video prompts. So right before we go into POV, let's first start with one of my favorites, and that's gonna be selfie mode. And as I scroll down, here it is right here. I'll click and open up the prompt. You could see it's very simple. And ultimately, there is a sample of what this is going to turn out to be. Now, here is the full prompt. This is literally all you have to paste. Now watch this. So go ahead and now just copy the whole entire prompt. Once it's copied, let's go ahead and head over to Kling. Now, right now, we're going to stay in Kling 1.6. This is going to be their latest update. And I'm also going to show you a few different variations and utilize text plus an image for reference. And on the left-hand side, go ahead and simply paste it in. Now there it is, a beautiful Instagram model walking down the street with her phone in a cyberpunk world. Now as I scroll down, we have 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and aspect ratio. When you're ready to go, just select generate. And right now, if you have an account in Kling, it's only taken about 5 to 8 minutes, which isn't bad at all, specifically when you see the final result. And there it is right there. Look how good of a job it actually did. Everything's how I wanted. Selfie mode, she had her cell phone out, walking through that cyberpunk mode. Notice the car at the very end, but then one of my favorite parts, it goes from defocused to now more of a focused mode once she leaves the shot. Look at this right here. Now the background is more focused. There's that cyberpunk car. Amazing. Now that was incredible and that looked good, but now let's take things up an even higher notch. Now this first one was generated without an image. Now we're gonna use the same exact one, but this time we're gonna use an image for reference, and we're gonna use my AI influencer, Luna.
Hi, I'm Luna. Nice to meet you.
I'll change things up just a little bit, but check out this prompt right here. Here it is right here. I'll go ahead and expand the whole entire thing. Here's where we're gonna make things a little bit different, okay? Here is the full prompt, and I actually used an image for reference. Copy the whole entire thing, okay? Now let's head back over to Kling. Now this time, what we're gonna do is up at the very top, we are now going to select image to video. With image to video selected, that means we're not only gonna use just text, we're also gonna use an image for reference. So down here at the bottom, I went ahead and pasted my whole entire prompt in. You could see I changed things up a little bit where I said she's wearing sunglasses and she begins to slowly take them off. I am now going to click and drag my image over here on the left hand side, and that's all you have to do. So once I click and drag it, just drop it right here. It's going to populate. Now just simply select generate. Now let's take a look at the final results. Okay, so here she is. Remember, everything's starting off the right way, but notice how good of a job it does in keeping her face consistent. It definitely does look like my AI influencer. Look at that. She turns around. The sunglasses are coming out. This did a phenomenal job. As she walks, the eyes are perfect. The bokeh background is fantastic. Okay, now moving on. Now let's move to POV, another favorite style of mine. The POV prompt is the point of view prompt. And remember, after I show you a few of these, I'll then show you this amazing prompt generator, in which this prompt generator is specifically crafted for amazing POV videos. Okay, so we're back over here in my database, and I want you to take a look at this. Here's the first one that we're going to start with, okay? It is pretty amazing. A Candyland world, okay? We're gonna go on an adventure with the Candyland world, okay? So copy this whole entire prompt in, we'll paste that into Kling. But then as I scroll down to the bottom, I have another one, but you can see the title of this one is called 10x Candyland Adventure. That's because I used my prompt generator, and this is gonna create an amazing AI video. But first, let's just go ahead and try the first one just with the basic simple prompt. And now after I pasted it in, here is the final result in Kling. And right off the bat, this looks amazing. Exactly what I was looking for. It's that hyperspeed POV shot. Amazing job. But now let me show you what this is going to look like when I use my 10x prompt from this prompt generator, which I'll share with you in a second. Here is my 10x one. I'll go ahead and copy this one. And you can do this in one of two ways. Now, we could try this with just text to video, where we're not going to use an image for reference. But now if we want to take things up a notch even more, here's my full prompt on the left-hand side. Now let's click and drag an image right here. Now there's my image on the left-hand side, and now I'll generate this one. So you can see right off the bat, we have both of these prompts going at the same time. The first one, just text to video, is gonna take 13 minutes. The second one, using an image for reference, is gonna take about 8. So while this is thinking, let me go ahead and share some amazing POV prompts for you and the final product this created. Okay, so here is the first one, fast FPV drone fly-through. The next one is another POV shot of a Jurassic World escapade, POV hyperspeed through tornado monster storms. But now this time, the same category, I used the larger prompt from my 10x prompt generator. Same thing, hyperspeed tornado monster storms, FPV shot, cyberpunk supercar drive-through. This looks incredible. Now, I have this one right here, but then I also have this one right here. This is going to be of just a car by itself going through Cyberpunk 2077, just like the video game. But notice this. Let's go back to the first one with this FPV. This is amazing because what I did was I first created this image in an AI tool. I then uploaded this image as a reference into Kling, and this is the final result. Now you could see right off the bat, my favorite categories, POV and FPV, do a very good job. So the next thing I want to show you though is while this is still thinking, let me show you how to use this amazing prompt generator. Now the first thing we'll have to do is use your LLM of choice. In this case, we'll use ChatGPT. So for this specific prompt, we're going to head over here to my prompt generators database, okay? Now this database is going to contain nothing but prompt generators, prompt engineers that specifically generate prompt after prompt for you. This one is called POV 10x, okay? This is the prompt generator I've been wanting to share with you. So let's come in here and go ahead and copy the whole entire thing, just like this. Here it is. Now, we're going to head over to ChatGPT and we're going to simply just paste this whole entire thing in. Now, remember, this is going to be specifically for POV AI videos. And again, I do want to remind you, check the links in the description because all these prompt databases will be in the description for you to access yourself. Okay, so now with the whole entire prompt pasted in, here it is in ChatGPT. And you can see it just basically says, please take on the role as the ultimate prompt engineer. What this is going to do, it's going to take the most basic prompt. For an example, you can just say a POV hyperspeed shot of a man on a bike, okay? Just a very simple prompt just like that. And so you can see ChatGPT says, absolutely, I'm ready to supercharge your prompts into masterpieces of visual storytelling. So the first thing I said was just POV hyperspeed Jurassic World escapade. This is going to be my first basic prompt. After I paste it in the ChatGPT, look what it's going to give me. Right here, here is the 10x version of your basic prompt. That did pretty well. Now here's the other one I did of this Candyland adventure. This did well too. But just to show you how easy this can be, now watch this. I'm gonna make this as basic as possible and say POV, okay? And I'll just say supercar driving. That's all. POV supercar driving. Go ahead and now select enter and now watch this. Right off the bat, I'm gonna get everything I need. So why is this going to be so important for AI video? Well, because we're going to get some very important key details. For an example, we're going to get the camera, Red Komodo 6K, and we're going to get the full lens right here with some other important details. Now remember, all we said was supercar. We didn't give it a style, but ChatGPT did the work for us. It's going to say a McLaren P1. So very important to keep this in mind. Now watch this. If you want to take it to another level, you can use this prompt by itself in just simply using it in text to video. But first, what you could do is generate an image with this same prompt. Watch this. The reason why I'm choosing Leonardo AI today is because of their new update called Flow State, and I could just scroll through hundreds of them and basically choose the one I want. And now you can see how quickly I'm gonna get a nice variety of images. As I start to scroll down, all different styles, all sort of different characteristics and looks. Midjourney right here. Now look how amazing these in Midjourney looked. And now I have these ones in Free Pick over here. All did a fantastic job. So that way you can just use the simple prompt for text to video, but then you could double up, create the image first, and use this in Kling for an image plus text. And finally, we can see Kling is done with our Candyland prompts. Look at this first one right here. This did a fantastic job. Wow, highly impressed with how everything turned out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please remember to hit that subscribe button. Until then, we'll see you next time.